Good morning, gorgeous soul. This is Donna with Emergency Yoga, and today what we are going to be doing is we are going to be deliberately and intentionally uncomfortable on our mats. Not uncomfortable to a point of pain, don't get me wrong here. We still have a no pain policy, but practicing being uncomfortable on our mats gives us this incredible skill and capacity for resilience to be in discomfort on our mat. So it's like a practice for doing hard things. So then when life throws hard things at us, we already know what it feels like to be uncomfortable, and we are okay with that. So think of this class as being more about making shapes with your body. Don't worry, there'll be a good shavasana at the end, rather than perfecting asana and yoga poses. All you need is your beautiful self, maybe a block. It's all good. We're just going to do what we can, and we're going to feel amazing about it, and we are going to start standing. So let's go. You are on your mat. Whew. Just ground down the feet into the earth in Tadasana. We want a nice connected starting point here. Arms relaxed next to the body. You can be standing facing me. You can be standing facing the front of your mat. It's all good. Let the shoulders drop away from your ears and take a few easy breaths in and out through your nostrils. Slowing down the breath and remembering that at any point in this class, when you feel very uncomfortable, to always come back to your breath. Nice and easy. Eyes can be soft, lowered, closed. Let your belly relax. Let your heart soften, and take a couple more breaths here. Maybe a long, slow breath out through the mouth when you're ready. And if you're not already at the top of your mat, come to the top of your mat and start again in Tadasana. We're going to do one of each of my favorite sun salutations. So the first one coming up is Surya Namaskar A. Take a long, slow breath out through the nose. And when you're ready, press your feet down. Inhale the hands and heart up to the sky. Draw the lower belly in. Exhale, forward fold. Bend your knees if you need to. Inhale, flat back here. As you exhale, step back to plank, and you're just going to lower knees, chest, chin to the floor, keeping your elbows tight to the body. Inhale for cobra or up dog. Draw the belly in as you exhale and press back to downward facing dog for about 5 breaths here. Let the head relax. Breathe deeply in and out through your nostrils. Send the hips high. Feel the backs of your legs stretch. And become really connected and mindful of your breath. Take another inhale when you're ready. Stretch your spine. As you exhale, bend your knees, look towards your hands and tippy toe, or step your feet to the front of your mat. Take an inhale for a flat back here. And exhale, forward fold. Bring your feet together. When you're ready, inhale, sweep the hands and heart all the way up to the sky. Exhale, arms next to the body. When you're ready, Surya Namaskar B. Inhale, bend the knees for Uttanasana chair pose. Sweep the floor with your hands. Keep the knees bent as your hands and heart rise. Belly tucks in. As you exhale, forward fold, straighten the legs, Uttanasana. Inhale, flat back here. As we exhale, we step back to plank. I've got booty and a sock, lower down to the floor. Inhale, cobra up dog. As you exhale, you're going to press back to downward facing dog. Same exhale, step the right foot forward for a low lunge here. When you're ready for an inhale, come up to high lunge, fingertips to the sky. With an exhale, bring your hands down to the earth. Keep exhaling, step back to plank, lower all the way down to the floor. Inhale for cobra or up dog, keeping the shoulders low. Exhale, press back to downward facing dog. Same exhale, left foot forward between the hands, low lunge. Inhale, rise up to high lunge. Exhale, hands go down, step it back, keep exhaling, lower to the earth. Inhale, cobra up dog, shoulders stay low. Exhale, down dog for 5 breaths here. Relax your head. So these 2 sun salutations might be quite familiar. We're going to switch it up in a minute. Take a couple more breaths here, really focusing on the air moving in and out through your nose. And remember, we're doing what we can, and we're going to feel great about it today. With your next exhale, bend your knees, look forward, bring your feet to the front of the mat. Take an inhale for a flat back here. Exhale, forward fold. We're going back to chair pose. Bend the knees. Inhale, Utkatasana. As you exhale, straighten the legs, hands to heart center, Samasthiti. We're doing earth, body, sky, sun salutation. Inhale, sweep up and open, maybe a little back bend. Exhale, forward fold, relax the head. Inhale, flat back here. As you exhale, take the right foot all the way back to low lunge and drop the knee to earth. Squeeze the inner thighs. Inhale, the hands and heart to the sky in Anjaneyasana. Exhale, hands come down to the floor. Left knee drops open, bow to the earth. When you're ready for an inhale, back foot comes to the front of the mat, long spine. Exhale, forward fold. Press the feet down. Inhale, rise up, little back bend if you want it. We're going to do same thing, other side. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, take the left foot all the way back, drop the knee quietly down, squeeze the inner thighs, and inhale, rise up to Anjaneya. Exhale, hands to the floor. Right knee drops open to the side, bow it forward. When you're ready for an inhale, back foot comes to the front, long spine. Exhale, forward fold. Feet press down. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, hands to center. We're going to do one last one. Sun salutation, see like the ocean. When you're ready, inhale, sweep up and open. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. This is a double-sider. Exhale, right foot goes back, but the knee stays off the floor, low lunge. Inhale, rise up, high lunge. As you exhale, right hand down to the earth. Twist left side. Both hands down to the floor. As you inhale, begin to straighten this front leg. Exhale, bow over. When you're ready, jump to the front foot. Inhale, back foot up. Exhale, fold over that left leg in standing splits. Both feet to the floor as you inhale, long spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep up and open. Same thing, other side, belly tucks in as you exhale, forward fold here. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, take the left foot back so you're in low lunge. Inhale, rise up to high lunge. As you exhale, left hand down, twist right side. Right hand is in the air. Both hands down. As you inhale, begin to straighten the front leg. As you exhale, fold over, pyramid pose. When you inhale, jump onto the front foot, back foot lift, spine is long. Exhale, forward fold into your standing splits. Both feet down as you inhale, long spine here. Exhale, forward fold. When you're ready, inhale, sweep up and open. Exhale, your hands to heart center. Beautiful. We're going to start making some shapes. So when you're ready, inhale, sweep the hands all the way up to the sky. We're just going to flow through. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step it back to plank and lower knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga all the way to the earth. You're going to inhale for a cobra. We're just using this vinyasa to flow through. And you're going to exhale, press back to downward facing dog. All right, we're going to switch it up with sides. Right foot stays down. Inhale, left leg to the sky. As you exhale, you're going to bring this left foot all the way forward to the outside of your left hand. So it's on the long edge of your mat. And drop the back knee down to the floor. If you want to pad your knee, you can pad your knee. It's all good. You're going to turn the left toes out and gently help this left knee open so the left hip sinks down. You can rock a little bit from side to side. Nice deep breaths. If you've got lots of space, you can always put your forearms on a block or the floor. Totally up to you. Relax your shoulders. Breathe deeply. We're sinking into the hips here. We're letting the body sink down towards the earth. Nice. Take a big breath out. You're going to leave right hand down. You're going to inhale, left hand up to the sky. Open and all the way towards your back foot. Nice big lizard shape, as it's called. If you want to bend the back knee and wave at the foot or reach around and grab it, you can. Open the heart. Relax the head. Breathe deeply. Do what you can. Feel good about it. If you haven't got hold of the foot, it's all good. It's all good. Breathe, breathe, breathe. And exhale, release the foot. Both hands come down. You bring this front foot, your left foot, all the way to the outside of your right leg. Right foot goes out to the left. Sit down in the space that you've created. Inhale, long spiny hands are in front of the knee. If you need to straighten the bottom leg to give yourself more space, do that. We're going to twist, so take another big inhale, spine is lengthening. We're twisting over to the left side, so right hand comes in front, left arm behind, hips go down, head goes up. Breathe deeply. I want you to see if you can deepen this twist slightly. So that's either just gently using the leverage of this front arm to twist a little further round, or maybe even taking the back of your right arm, that's your front arm, over to the outside of your top leg. Breathe, 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 breathe. All right, that was a little preparation. Keep breathing here. If your bottom leg is straight, I want you to bend it again. And we're going to get really, really twisty in this. So you might actually need to squeeze your feet in closer to your body. You might even use your left hand to press this left leg over to the opposite side. And that way you can try and get the back of your right tricep all the way to the outside of that top leg. That might be enough. Stay here, try and lengthen your spine. If you want to try another crazy shape, you can rock yourself, use one hand for support. Rock yourself all the way over to the left. Place both hands on the floor. Spread your fingers wide. Draw the elbows in. Lean your heart forward. Leave your feet on the floor. Or maybe with your elbows bent, squeezing in, try and take them off the floor. Feet go down. Stretch it out to plank. Step back to plank. Lower knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhale for cobra. Exhale, press back to downward facing dog. When you're ready, this time it's your right leg goes high. You're going to exhale, step it between your hands. Maybe you take a block underneath your right hand, maybe you don't. We're going for half moon here. So when you're ready, pour the weight into your front foot, right hand down, back leg up. Your toes turn out to the left on the back foot. You maybe reach that left hand to the sky. You can always have the left hand down on your body or even on a block. And you're becoming spacious and expansive. So making this beautiful half moon shape. Couple of breaths here. When you're ready, you're going to take the left hand down to the floor or the block. And you're going to twist right side. Still right foot down. And if you want to, you can bend this back knee. See if you can grab your foot, left foot, right hand, and reach your heart forward. I want you to stay here and keep breathing. I'm turning around so you can see me. We are going to leave the left hand on the floor. You're going to bend the bottom leg. See if you can keep hold of this back foot. And you push this left foot out to the right side, bending that elbow and coming down to the floor. Okay, see if you can keep hold of the foot. Up you go again. Both hands to the floor or the block. And with an exhale, bend both knees. Squeeze the back knee in behind the front. Inhale, open and expand. Squeeze the back knee in. Inhale, open. Last one, Shiva squat. Squeeze the back knee in. Inhale, step left foot back. Step right foot back. Exhale, lower down. Here we go. Inhale, open and expand. Exhale, press back to downward facing dog. Take a big breath in, hips go high. Exhale, breathe out through the mouth. It's all just shapes. When you're ready, inhale, right leg goes up. You're going to exhale this right foot to the outside of your right hand, near the long side of your mat. And you're going to drop the back knee down. Support it if you need to. When you're ready, you're going to turn these right toes open. You can even use your right hand to gently open the right hip. So we're going back to our lizard shape. Sink the hips down, relax your shoulders, breathe deeply. Breathe deeply. We're opening up the right hip here. It's already had a little bit of va-va-voom from our previous half moon sequence. You might go down on your forearms on the floor or the block. Take just a couple breaths here as your hips get heavier. All right, left hand down or left forearm down as you wish. Inhale, right hand to the sky, all the way back towards the back foot. Open the heart, relax the head. If you want to bend the back knee and grab or wave at the foot, you can for an extra stretch. Breathe deeply. Stretch through the heart and the front body. Hips are getting a nice little bit of juiciness here. Take one more big inhale. And exhale, you're going to release the back foot and bring the right hand down. And from here, this right leg is going to go all the way back. The right foot is going to go to the outside of your left knee. Left foot comes across, make a space, sit down, hands are in front of the knee. And if your hips don't sit down easily on the floor, that is your cue to straighten that bottom leg. For now, we're going to start with the twist. Inhale, long spine here, sit bones go down. We're twisting right side, so towards the front leg. Left arm comes around for support, right hand behind you. Sit bones down, crown of the head reaching with a big inhale. Open wide through the collarbones, soften the heart. And just see if you can twist a little bit deeper. And that might be using your back hand for support to help enter into the twist. Or it might be taking this left tricep, back of your left arm, all the way to the outside of your top leg. Try and keep the hips on the floor. Take another couple of twisty but smooth breaths here. We're just making shapes. It's all good. It's all good. All right. We're going to deepen the twist. So if you want to bend the bottom leg and gather the feet in closer to the body, sometimes like contracting inwards, making ourselves smaller helps with the twist. You're going to see if you can bring this left elbow and tricep all the way across to the outside of your right leg. Remember, you can use your right hand to very gently press the right leg to the opposite side, bring that tricep across. If that is like enough and you're like, oh my God, it's really intense, stay where you are. It's all good. This is a funky shape. If you want to just have a play around, we're going to see if we can rock our way over to the right side. Here we go. Whoop. Hands on the floor, fingers spread wide. You're going to lean your heart forward and come up onto your tippy toes. Bend the elbows, draw them in. Maybe just lean the heart forward. Maybe take the feet off the floor. Sit it down, unravel. Step back to plank. Lower everything down. Take an inhale for Cobra Up Dog. Exhale, back to Downward Facing Dog. When you're ready, inhale, let the hips go high. Exhale, take a big breath out through the mouth. Slow inhale, left leg goes all the way up to the sky. And as you exhale, step the left foot through between the hands. We're doing our half moon sequence here. So if you want this block underneath your left hand, have it ready. It's all good. You're going to pull the weight into the front foot, which should be your left foot. Back foot comes off the floor. You're turning your back toes out to the right side, and you're opening your chest and your belly to the right side. Hand up in the air alongside the body, maybe even on the floor. It's all good. Breathe deeply, become spacious and expansive. And actively push out through this back heel. Half moon Ardha Chandrasana. Take another big breath here. We're going to switch it up and twist it. So right hand goes down to the floor of the block. And you're going to turn the belly left side, maybe taking the left hand up towards the sky. Sometimes that's overrated. Breathe and twist the spine to the left. You're going to take your top hand, see if you can grab this back foot. You can always use a strap. We're just doing what we can, feeling good about it. All right, here we go. We're going to see if we can do this little grasshopper preparation here. So when you're ready, you're going to bend the bottom leg. Right hand goes down to the floor of the block. See if you can grab hold of this right toe. You can use a strap, like I said. We're going to push this right foot over to the left side while bending our right arm. Here we go. If you fall on the floor, it's all good. We're going to see if we can stand back up again. 1, 2, 3. Oh, right toes to the sky. Both hands down to the floor or the blocks. Exhale, bend both legs, squeezing this right leg behind you. Shiva squat. Inhale, open and expand. Exhale, squeeze down. We got one more. Inhale, open and expand. Exhale, squeeze down. Inhale, expand. Step it back to plank. Lower everything down. Inhale for Cobra. And this time as you exhale, push your hips back, swing your legs around to the front of your mat, and come to lie down. We have one more funky shape for you. It's all good, but for now, just drop your knees into your chest, rock a little bit from side to side, get your breath back. Nice. All right, from here, left foot goes on the floor. You're going to take your right leg up to the sky. Take your hands behind your right thigh, stretch your bottom leg out straight. We're going to just point and flex that top foot for a moment. And we are going to turn this into a twist. So if you need to use a strap because your arm doesn't reach your toes, that's all good. We're going to see if we can grab the toe, the right toes with the left hand. And again, a strap or a scarf is a perfectly acceptable prop here. So just use that if your hand doesn't easily reach your foot. I'm going to take this right leg, keeping it as straight as possible and as much of a right angle as possible. We're going to take this all the way over to the left side. You can turn your chest to the left as well. All right, that's already a lot. If you open the back of your heart on the floor and take your right hand out to the side, that's already a pretty big twist, especially if you try and drag your top hip down towards the front of your mat. You'll feel it on your iliotibial band, this band that runs across the outside of your right leg. If you want to add on a little bit more of a shape, you can bend the bottom leg, so this should be your left leg, reach around with your right hand and grab it. Make sure the back of your heart and both feet stay on the floor. And that is in a very twisty shape. And again, you might be using straps, scarf, you might be just waving your feet, it's all good. You're just making a shape that feels great for your body right now. Take a few big breaths here. See if you can get this right shoulder down, or at least the back of your heart down to the floor. Breathe deeply. Relax your eyeballs and inside your mind a little bit. And as you take a long, slow breath out, just release your feet, bend both knees, and come back to center with your knees into your chest. Rock a little bit from side to side. We're going to do the other side before we hit Shavasana. So from here, your right foot goes down to the earth, left leg and left foot straight up to the sky. Grab behind the thigh of your left leg. So we're just stretching a little bit here on the back of our left side. Point and flex the feet or the foot a couple of times. Keep the foot flexed, straighten the bottom legs, the right leg goes out. And you're going to grab the top foot, the left foot, with your right fingers or with a strap, whatever works. I'm going to take this left leg, this time we're going other side, so all the way, slowly does it, all the way over to the right side. I think this is my tighter side if I remember. So again, it might not look the same, it's all good. Keep that left leg as straight as you can, which doesn't necessarily mean straight as you can, and gently push the top hip down towards the front of your mat. If you open your left arm out, you'll already feel a really big stretch on the outside of the left leg. Keep breathing deeply. This is a great place to stay if this feels like enough. Only if you want to add on the shape, bend your bottom leg, so that's your right knee, grab it with the opposite hand, take both hands and feet to the floor, so nothing's hovering in space. Back of the heart, left shoulder blade, if possible, on the earth too. Keep breathing, keep twisting. Relax the mind, relax the breath. You can always use that strap or grab another part of the left leg if need be. Take a couple more breaths here. Let all the breath go as you release hands and feet, bend both knees, rock back to center, knees are into the chest. All you're gonna do is take a happy baby here, so you can take knees wide, grab hands on the fronts of the knees and just let the weight of your hands sink the legs down. Or you can take your feet to the sky, grab the outside edges of your feet, stretch your spine, and rock a little bit from side to side. Nice deep breath. Come back to center, stillness with your happy baby. Stretch your spine, try and stick your lower back down. Long, slow breath out through the mouth. I want you to release your feet and just take your hands and feet up to the sky, and I want you to just shake it all out. Flutter your lips, breathe out, shake your arms and legs like your little baby, just shaking everything out. And then come to Shavasana, nice and wide and spacious on your mat, and just let your body relax. So all these shapes have created maybe some new pathways in your body, and maybe even a few new pathways in your mind. Maybe you've been a little bit uncomfortable, but notice that you have been completely safe while you've been uncomfortable. So it is possible to be in a place of discomfort and growth and still survive and even feel great afterwards. But let your breath slow down, let your body be heavy, let your mind be relaxed. The only thing you should be in your mind right now is just telling yourself how amazing you are to have tested and tried this class and been willing to step intentionally outside your comfort zone. So words of love and courage and affirmation in your brain right now as you let your body sink down and just relax for a little bit of rest here. Easy breathing in and out through the nose. You might just even tell your body thank you, tell your breath thank you, tell your mind thank you. As you exhale, I want you to stretch and push through the balls of your feet. As you inhale, reach your arms overhead and stretch through your fingers. As you exhale, bend the knees and roll to one side, just letting your head be very heavy, resting on your arm or the floor, and just take a few easy breaths, right, lying on your side. Slow breath out as you use your hands for support. Head is heavy. You're going to press to a comfortable seat, whatever that looks like for you. If you want to sit on a block or a cushion, you can, or even on your sofa. Just rest your hands in your lap and take a few easy breaths in and out through the nose, following your breath as it moves in and out through your body. Just feeling the miracle and the luxury of this day. Asking your guides or source for whatever support it is that you need to journey through the day or the evening ahead. Reminding yourself that you're not alone, you are supported by your practice, whatever higher mystical divine powers are out there. Easy breath, straight spine, shoulders are relaxed. Just slowly bringing your hands in front of your heart and bowing your gaze down, eyes lowered or closed, to your fingertips. And just reminding yourself of the safety and security that you experienced on your mat today, despite the fact that you were outside your comfort zone, doing something different, growing physically and mentally. And just know that this moment that we had together in our practice is rewiring your brain to remind you that growth is safe. Being different is safe. You are okay, and you are doing an amazing job walking this life with such intention. Take a long, slow breath out through your mouth as we prepare for a joyful Om. Big breath in. Take an inhale, open your arms wide. Your heart is open to a life full of possibilities. Wrap your arms around you, give yourself a hug, remind yourself how freaking awesome you are. Thank yourself, thank the practice, thank everybody who brought their energy to this class today. Namaste, go be your amazing self, and I will see you very soon on Emergency Yoga.